I'll swear so much for Critter War. Like, you have to remember, I wrote the Unpredicted Party as a joke. I was so sick of people asking me the questions. I was like, I'll write a D&D module for it. I didn't know anything about world building or game mechanics or anything, but I liked doing it. I put my heart into it. And to see so many people, to have people like Brennan on the podcast, and honestly, not just Brennan, I've been blessed to be able to bring on some of the cooler friends of mine that I have that are, that are actors, that are players in the space, that do all of this stuff, that brings so much to the story that it almost like, I don't know if you ever had this moment, but like we had a guest character come on, and she was supposed to stay for 3 episodes. And after a while, it had been like 4 or 5 episodes, and we went, she can stay. And her name is Charlotte, and she is still with us nearly 60 episodes in, and she started in episode 18. And I went, yeah, no, this person gets us. And to have that community, to be able to build it is very heartwarming.
I am at a loss.
You've got 2 minutes, rapid fire questions. Go. No, I'm kidding. You do what you got to do.
Last question I actually wanted to ask. So there are multiple Lord of the Rings systems, right? You use the One Ring system. And I think there is the Lord of the Rings RPG, and there's also Adventures of Middle Earth.
Yes.
So why this particular one exactly?
I cheated a little bit. So it mostly came down to money. Adventures in Middle Earth, which is a phenomenal system, but it's no longer in print. The people that made it no longer have the rights to it. And I spent a good 2 or 3 weeks looking through Adventures in Middle Earth thinking, all right, I'll just buy a book. I'll see what happens, until eventually I found the One Ring system from Free League Publishing. And it wasn't out yet. The Kickstarter had only just started. And so I reached out to them and I said, hey, I have this idea. You have this system. Here's how many followers I have. Here's how many followers my players have, which was way more than me because I got way more famous people than me for my show, because I was like, I'm going to piggyback off of their success. And they are now dear friends of mine. And Free League Publishing was gracious enough to send us a copy of the One Ring system early. So before anybody had any idea how the system worked, I was already building the Unpredicted Party. I was making the characters with my players, and I was very fortunate that the timing worked out so well, because the worst that they could say was no, and I already had a backup plan, but they said yes, and I never looked back.